Do you think being empathetic in a relationship could lead into codependence? So let's talk about empathy and codependent, and if you fall into this category or somebody you know that falls in this category, I think it's really important to talk about it, because at the end of the day, we all want lasting love, and how we create it is within ourselves and self-awareness. And then I will talk about the solution, what we could do about it. And I think it's really important to have empathy and codependent relationship. You can have a codependent relationship, and it depends on the type of relationship that you want to be in. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I'm a creator of Calling My King. I help transform women to create lasting love. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're here and want to become a queen, I have tons of resources, so don't forget to hit the subscribe and share my videos, because it's so important out there that we all have a better understanding of who we are today and where we want to go. So here's the thing. There is a difference from empathy and codependence. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an example of empathy. So for example, empathy, I feel deeply for myself to turn to others. And a codependent relationship is you can feel for other people. You feel bad for them. And it creates a codependent relationship. Be perfectly normal to have a codependent relationship. Anybody who is vulnerable, so that could be elders and kids, children under a certain age that are not adults. And after that, you're creating a codependent relationship. You can have a codependent relationship with your pets. Your pet can have a codependent relationship with you. Your child can have a codependent relationship with you. Your elders, your grandparents, your grandma, your elder aunts and uncles can have a codependent relationship, or disability could have a codependent relationship. But how far is too far where you lose yourself? And it's important to practice those boundaries. And we talked about it in my channel here, how important, especially when you are starting to date, you need to know your do's and your cautions and your don'ts. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can always book a call with me. Let's find out what's your love life. The link is down below. You can always and see if you're a right fit of Calling My King, so that you have a better relationship with everybody around you and including yourself. So empathy, again, there's other ways that it could come off as. So empathy could be, I feel comfortable allowing other people's owning their own pain. And codependency is, I feel uncomfortable when people are in pain and you feel that you need to go and fix it. People have pain so that they can grow and go get help. Those who feel like the story is more important, and that means the pain is more important to get what they want, and that's it goes into manipulation, right? Especially as an adult. And I talk about this in my transactional about the adult ego state, and that's the here and now. And if you want to review that video, I'll link it at the end of this video, and so you can go and watch that and review what the ego state when it comes to being an adult ego state. So, and I want to talk about how do we communicate and how to even say no, and how to present yourself that you are here to support them, but you're not here to enable them. Do you understand? So pain could be either enable, there's a root problem, you can treat the symptoms, which is the codependent relationship, and where you want to be able to give a strength to them, So by allowing to cut off the codependent relationship, and you are allowed to feel bad for them, but you're not allowed to enable them so that they rely for you to fix the problem. I think it's important to have those resources, and if you don't know how to fix that problem, there's always sources outside of your network or yourself. You can always ask around. Here's the thing when it comes to empathy. You feel like you set limits for others without feeling guilty. So that's its boundaries. And codependency is like you struggle to set boundaries. So there's two different limitations in that area. Here's the other one. I'm driven to make sense of self-love. I feel uncomfortable, driven fear or worry about giving myself care or love. The difference is you care yourself enough and you're like, okay, I have my limits. I'm driven for me to take care of me. Here are my responsibility. The other codependent is like, oh, I'm driven because I feel guilty, I feel sad, I feel there's a little bit of worry, there's concern, and you get into this rabbit cycle, and it's called the racketeer is one of them. If you have watched my transactional analysis, I talk about the racketeer and how the game playing starts as well. The codependent relationship, you can easily go into a place where it's very gamey. And you're stuck in this cycle, which I talk about the drama triangle. And when you are stuck in this vicious triangle drama, you're stuck in this cycle over and over in this relationship. But what's really important, you set the leadership role. Here's what I could do, what I can't do. And self-aware, let's check back. I think a lot of people, they say, this is my boundary and this is not working for me and that's it. No, I think it's really important to have that communication, say, how did that work out for you? Like, is that fine? Just follow up, right? Really important when you set boundary, you follow up if that person can comply or need more explanation instead of like throwing them out. I don't think that's a really healthy relationship. Comes back to healing somebody or including yourself. Empathy is about healing you, allowing the other person to heal themselves, whatever pace that might be. And when a codependent relationship, you can't heal yourself, so you go and heal others. So that feels like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not working on myself, but I can fix your problem. And you got to heal you in order to help others around you, and you support them in their journey and whatever pace that might be. It's not like your tunnel vision is like, okay, well, you got to do it this way, and this is how long it took me to lose this weight, or how long it took me to recover and get back out there and start dating and get married and have kids and whatever it might be. That could be overwhelming for the other person. They're not there yet. I think it's really important to set a limit within yourself and not project that information about you to others. You can say, hey, what do you want to work on? And you know, is there resources that you can go together so you guys are great at finding information? I think group therapy is amazing that you can go around, listen to other people, you an opportunity to speak about your vulnerability as well. So there's a difference going together to therapy versus when they don't want to go, but you're going to go and you keep nagging them to go and they're not ready to go. Does that make sense? So I really hope I have clarified what you could do in a situation if you are in a codependent relationship and where empathy really works out in your best advantage. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll link more videos, information, what I have talked about in this video. So, all right, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like I said, if there's a will, there's a way. Look, if you're serious about being fearless in love and ready to be treated like a queen, links is down below to book a time. I got over 100 videos on YouTube and I post new videos every week. So make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You get notified when new videos goes live. If your friend is actually stuck in love, share and like my video. I do take requests on topics and answer your burning question about your relationship, so just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.